Regenerative agriculture is a key part to ABP's journey to produce more sustainable beef for our customers. We have 6 pillars. They are obviously livestock, the animal that produces that beef. There is soil health, there's crop diversification, there is water, biodiversity and the farmer. We're going to meet Tommy Boland to talk through some of these key pillars, especially the crop diversification, the biodiversity and the animal itself.
So I'm here today to talk about our work looking at multi-species swards in beef production systems. In UCD, we've been working around sustainable pasture-based production systems for beef for the last decade or so, and that work is looking at meeting the environmental and the economic challenges facing agriculture and facing beef production systems. So what we're trying to do now to take that from a research situation in the UCD research farm out to commercial farms is working with ABP through a jointly funded project through the BiOrbic SFI Research Centre to establish multi-species swards here on Shepherd's Farm, and to use that as a tool to demonstrate to commercial farmers how these solutions can be implemented at farm level to get those advantages in terms of increased profitability and reduced environmental footprint. With our multi-species swards, we can reduce the quantity of fertiliser nitrogen which we sow. In fact, when we reduce fertiliser nitrogen by 60% on our multi-species sward, we're still growing an additional 2.5 tonne of dry matter per hectare per year with our multi-species sward compared to a grass-only sward. In addition, the animals grazing the multi-species sward are growing faster, so they're finishing between 5 to 6 weeks earlier, but returning the same carcass weight and the same carcass specification. We see increased earthworm activity under the multi-species swards, we see increased insect biodiversity as well, and obviously you have the benefits of the plant or the botanical biodiversity too. This herbage material today is probably about 85% water. So the vast majority of the water our cattle produce in their lifetime is coming as part of the plant material they consume. So it's not water which has been treated for human consumption. When we conduct the economic and the environmental analysis of these cattle systems, we see that the animals grazing the multi-species sward have a 15% lower carbon footprint than their contemporaries grazing the perennial ryegrass sward. And then when we look at the economic analysis, we see that there's an almost 70% increase in net margin per hectare for the animals on the multi-species sward. So this is a potential solution to increase the economic returns in beef farming systems, in dairy calf to beef systems, and also substantially reduce the carbon footprint within those systems.